Wonderful morning to all the genuine Biafrans this very wonderful day, which is on the 11th of April 2025. Today is a very good day. You know, there were some people who came out and told us to fall back to Brigi, and I must explain that to you today. Very, very important. Before I go to the main reason why I am here today, because falling back to Brigi means after you sent your child to school from primary 1 to primary 6 and he has done his common entrance exam to go to secondary school, you are not telling him, no, my son, you have to go back to primary school and primary 1 and start all over again. That is what it is. That is what it seems. And another way to describe this fall back to Brigi is that you finish building a magnificent edifice. And after building, painting, and you have already spent over 5 million or 50 million, depending on your capacity. And at the end of the day, you looked at your wife and your children and said, this house is actually fine, but I need to bring it down and, start building again. That is how dumb and brainless these people can think. Now, the last one is this. My wife is pregnant. She finally put to bed. After 9 months of this pregnancy that we have been expecting. Then after 9 months, I called my wife. I said, look, I don't like the way this baby came. Let us take the baby back to your womb so that she can, start redeveloping again. Have you seen how the people that are telling you to fall back to Brigi thinks? Now, falling back to Brigi is falling back to trap and death and exile. And that is not what Obato Obie meant for you and I. The mandate that Obato Obie asked Madam Ngozi Orabueze to defend and to guide it jealously. That is why we are here today. That is why we do what we do. That is why Rose is standing on that mandate. I don't care to know where any other person is standing. Do you know the reason why Ogenkeri, this Isaiah Anyog, a very wicked and a very useless man, told our military to stand down? We will continue to expose them until there is nothing to say about them again. The reason why this animal, Isaiah Anyogo, alias Ogenkeri, told our men on ground, because he had most of them's contact, to stand down is to prove a point. The point he was trying to prove is to tell the Finnish authority that the people killing soldiers in the southeast is Simon Ekpa. To incriminate him the more. Can you see the people that are looking for how to bring Biafra for you, the way they think? Because they wanted Simon Ekpa completely out of the scene of this liberation. That was why they started doing whatever they were doing. These people were never genuine. They were never genuine in any way. This is what brought us to this very level. And that is why when he came to speak, when it was opportune to come and speak, what will I tell my boss? What will I tell my boss? Actually, what he was trying to tell you guys was, what will I tell the Nigerian terrorist government that asked me, paid me to destroy what was about to happen? What will I tell them to destroy this redeclaration? That was what he meant. These guys never respected and loved Obato Obie. They told him to come and do account. Do you know this guy never did? And today, this guy is having Biafran's money in his purse, in his possession, which we have been calling him. Mazi Simon Ekpa has been calling him to come and give Biafran's account, and he never did, even up to today, because they used that account to incriminate our prime minister. But do you know the spoiler alert? Hey, Biafrans, be happy. Airborne to Biafrans, airborne to Biafrans, airborne to Biafrans. Do you know that the president of Nigeria is in France today? And the France president is not in the country. The France president, immediately Nigerian president came to France, the France president flew out. I think he went to Egypt. The French president left France and went to Egypt. Have you ever seen that happen? He did not even recognize anybody. He did not even recognize the drug lord, the criminal president of Nigeria. Do you know why? Because nobody wants to get involved. You know, our prime minister's case is coming up in 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? Is it up to 3 weeks? Is it up to 3 weeks? It's first weeks? Yes, 3 weeks from now. And they are shopping for evidence. They are looking for who to hold on to. You know one thing about this Oyibo people? Let me tell you one thing about them you don't know. They can give you money, they can give you contract, they can, roll out billions for you to destroy yourself. But when it comes to documentation, you can never see their name on your document. Never. A reasonable document that their name will be, taken down for this. Practically, maybe they came to in fact, Nigeria has shot their last shot and they shot themselves in the legs. I'm telling you the truth. Musa is in, you see this thing, all this allegation that Musa was shouting, oh, I have submitted evidence. It was through Ogenkeri that they submitted all those evidences. Wallahi ta'ala, it was through Ogenkeri. And I'll continue to nail it the way it is. Now, the drug lord, which I hate to call the president because he never won election, he came through the back door. Now, the drug lord came to France to meet with Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron left him and went to Egypt. Can you see how eccentric the president of Nigeria is? The man left. Why? Because they don't want to discuss about Simon Ekpa. Because nobody wants to be incriminated. Nobody on this earth wants to be incriminated when it comes to Nigerian problem. They can only give you money to destroy yourself. They can sell weapons to you. But when it comes to documentation, no more, you don't go see them. I lived with these people for a very long time, so I know them very well. And that is why Tinubu is looking, what? He's looking for anything, anybody, any country that will hold him. Because now, bring evidence, no evidence. You were fighting Biafra. And Simon Ekpa told Nigerian government, told Tinubu specifically, I will be your end. And that is what is coming to happen in 3 weeks from now. That is what is coming to happen. So the eyes of the Nigerian terrorist government in this struggle was Ogenkeri and his cohorts, that they have paid them to destroy what we had. I am not rejecting, I am not scared telling you people the truth. And that is why Ogenkeri had so much money, so much, that he can buy so many people, that he can buy medias, he can buy all these animals ranting on airspace today. We are not scared of them. Nigeria is gone for good. Mazi Simon Ekpa has completely destroyed Nigeria. With the truth, with the truth, not with firearms, with Okuania, and that is what we are going to continue to do here. Because we are not pushover. I am not a pushover. We are not pushovers. Mazi Simon Ekpa taught me a lot. Nnamdikanu taught me a lot how to be tough, mentally tough. If people think we are stupid, innit? You think we are stupid. This is what is happening today. Now, if the visit of Tinubu to France was genuine, why did Emmanuel Macron go? In fact, if you want to see this thing that I'm telling you, go to this guy Rufai Husseini's page on Arise Television, and you will see it there. Emmanuel Macron left. Why? Because they go no evidence. They are now shopping for evidence. To crucify a man you called a terrorist. To bring down a man that you said he was financing terrorism from Finland to Nigeria. So now, no evidence again. And that was why, what is his name? General Christopher Musa wanted to travel when an opportunity came that they were having security meeting in Canada. So that they can communicate with Ogenkeri more. Because he can't come to Finland. He can't. None of the Nigerian terrorist government can come to this country called Finland. None of them. None, not even one. Evidence. Bring evidence. We know see Musa. Bring evidence. We know see Sheyi Tinubu. Bring evidence. Madam Bianca, Olo, we did not see them. Not knowing that this Isaiah Anyog, this animal that has been, putting our prime minister into this mess that is in. But finally, the game is over for them. Finally, the game is over for them. Biafra's airborne. We are going to hold on to this mandate. That Orabu Fulani, I didn't hear you people host space and say, oh, what she was talking about the embassy in USA is wrong, is a lie. I was waiting to hear from you people. Nobody has made a sound. What then now happened? What happened? Biafra, you they play, you they show. Honorable Fulani is giving us joy. She's giving us what we want. She's putting it out there to Biafrans today, which is the 11th day of April 2025. She's going to be taking question and answer, or rather question and answer. But your APM has not been able to do it. You want to attack me? You will suffer for my hand. Una will suffer. This is what they have been doing. Anybody that stands on the truth, they try to use intimidation, they try to use violence to pull that person down, but not people like us. Not people like us, not on this earth. Because you don't know how prepared we are before we came out. We were never hungry before we came out. So you don't know how prepared we are. We will stand anything that comes on our way. Because this is a land that you can talk freely. There is freedom of speech, not like the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, which I like to call the evil forest, where you don't have freedom of association, freedom of speech, freedom of, reasoning. You can't reason there as a normal human being. You cannot reason in Nigeria as a human being. You can't. So Tinubu went to France to discuss Simon Ekpa's case, because Simon Ekpa's case is coming up in some few weeks. The prosecutor will now come and read his offense, and how Nigerian government has now come to defend those charges to us. Then if Simon Ekpa is not found guilty, what do you think will happen? Nigeria will be in a big mess. So that's why Tinubu ran away from Nigeria. He left his own country to come and sit in another man's country, where there is no violence, where there is no crime, where everything works according to the law of the land. Can you see how brainless some of you can be? Ogenkere made sure that our people were massacred from December to March. Even up to today, this whole thing is still going on. Kidnapping, killing, raping. Look at the whole chaos in the whole of the Southeast. Ogenkere never came to address any of those issues. He didn't come to address any of those issues. All he's doing is Orabu Fulani. Why we went to Finland and declared Biafra was to generate a document to rule ourselves, to generate a document to tell the world that we are now a sovereign nation and that we have the capacity to rule ourselves. And those documents that was generated, some fallback brigade told us that those documents are fake, that we can't use them, that we should fall back to exile so that we'll start from square one. These are the people looking for Biafra for you. And since then, Ogenkere has not been on media to take question and answer. The documentation that we had in Finland, it is what we are using for the global recognition today. What does Ogenkere have? What has he done differently than Madame Orabweze have not done or is not doing? Nothing. You see, these people have nothing to offer. We Biafrans, nothing. But will be their end. I told them yesterday that I needed more enemies because I don't think I've gotten enough. I don't have enough. I don't have enough enemies to fight. I need more. I need more. So that we can go out there to prove to people who we are. We can't be bought. No amount of money on this earth can buy me. We are not hungry. We came out prepared. Despite the fact that some people are in their low life and level life trying to pull me out. I don't care about them because they are not consequential at this point. What matters is what we are pursuing. Our eyes is on our mandate. What we are fighting is our mandate. Tinubu, the drug lord, protected his own mandate. We are going to protect our mandate. We are not scared of anybody. So, Isaiah Anyogo, if all I have said about you is a lie, please come and debunk it. Come yourself and debunk it. Call me out. I'm not hard to find. Call me out. I'm not hard to find. In fact, before you call me out, I'll be there. I'm telling you the truth. And give me date and time. I'll give you proof. The same way you see Ochabina, France. said Nigerian terrorist government paid Ogenkere a huge amount of money to discuss what we are doing. Today, they have given her part of the money and she's now turning to the other side, talking from the both sides of her mouth. So is that the kind of person you want to trust? I will get the video and post it very soon. Maybe I'm still looking for the video. I used to have it before, but I will dig it out because internet never forget. And Biafrans, one thing I want to tell you before I drop this mic is this. I did not say Madam Ngozi Orabweze, our Deputy Prime Minister, she's a god. She makes no mistakes. She can make mistakes as a human being, of which we have not seen. But if Madam Orabweze stop fighting for Biafra today, I know I will stop following her. But as she has not stopped fighting for the independent state of Biafra, she is still on the right track, on the mandate of the people. And you ask me to go and follow a lunatic, Ogenkere, who cannot write his name, who cannot pronounce words very correctly? You people must be dumb in your head. So if you put Ogenkere, put Madam Ngozi Orabweze, put Adandimbo Nandiala, you want me to go for those two? Something is wrong with your head. You have to think out the box. I have to go first with Madam Ngozi Orabweze, the person that I see that is way more better than me, thinks faster than I do. That is the first person I will go. Not the person that we are on the same frequency every time. What will you be talking? Fraud. These people are technocrats. These people think outside the box. So please, among 12 there are Judas. But some of those Judas have been withered out. So they don't have information again to bring to the public, to come and, sabotage the struggle. That's why they don't know what is going on again. Madam Orabweze, I give this one to you. You try. Continue to tell from Wadawola Awunisi. Hit them hard. Hit them hard. We love what is going on. Hit them hard. And we're not going to quit. We will never quit until our Prime Minister comes out. And it's coming out very soon because there is no cases against him. All the people that gagged him, that gathered together to gag him, now all of them is on the run. Nobody bring evidence again. Nobody, we don't see anybody. Shame on the Nigerian terrorist government. Shame on you people. At the end of all this noise, terrorism. No, nothing to prove. This is how you people have destroyed so many lives in Nigeria. You use your military and, security outfits to suppress and intimidate the Igbos. But today, what is happening? One man or two people are destroying the whole country. Destroying your lives. Dismantling your lives all over the world. Simon Ekpa and nnamdikanu. These are the two people giving you people sleepless nights. And you can never sleep until they are completely free. Biafrans, I drop my mic. And I believe you understand what I mean. I challenge Ogenkere, the criminal man in the US, Isaiah Anyogo, to come and challenge me and say all that I have said is a lie. Then I'll give him proof and evidence. I'm not going to talk to some idiot who has no brain to think. Thank you, Biafrans, and may God bless you all.
What a wonderful question, Bianca of this good platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Simon Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold for the second time. Now when he said that, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Simon Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanaeze, Ndigbo, and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simon Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Simon Ekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other, nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Simon Ekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also
to the government, to the Nigerian government, be worried about this.
Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Simon Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in a